It's me. Hello. How y'all doing? Yes, hello Rupa, hello Cake here. Welcome to the stream, and hello Saru. Welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, Warframe is very, actually, dark, to be perfectly honest. Like, Warframe is like bio-grim dark, actually. 40k is like cybernetic grimdark, and Warframe is like bio punk grimdark. It's a thing. Hi, I'm me. It's warm. I don't like it, but we're here. I don't know why it's warm either, that's the annoying part. Good evening. Good evening, Sayori. Welcome to the stream. I am streaming. What am I streaming? Who knows? Maybe it's something Warhammer related. Guess who has the beer bug? I have no idea what a beer bug is. Is it a rogue Treader? It is, Rupa. It is exactly that. That's what we're going to be doing today, playing Rogue Trader. My god, though. I've been talking about it on and off for ages about starting it again from scratch, so this is me doing that. On the surface, like a space ninja adventure, then when you look at it, into the lore, it's bioengineered super indentured warrior cast. Yeah, it's not as grim as Nikkei. For a gacha game, Nikkei comes in out of nowhere with the whole actual really grim dark setting. Like dystopian grim dark is what I would call Nikkei. Because, like, if you think about it, well, it's super random. It's like, if you think about the Nikkei universe, the only humans left alive on the entire planet are in the Ark, as far as we know. That's it. Which is like, So, yeah. And they're not nice humans either. They're like bad people in control. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna be playing Road Trader today. I have got some parts coming for miniatures, so I'm gonna be carrying on miniatures Monday. No worries, Cake here. Do not worry about it. And then you have Bread and Crust, very grim. Yes, very grim indeed. So yeah, I'll be doing Monday, I'm doing minis, and I'll do minis Wednesday as well. Or I might just do minis. Well, actually, no, Tuesday I don't want to do minis, because Tuesday, the new big update content drop for... Well, it's not really a big content drop. The new update for Space Marine comes out on Tuesday, conveniently. So, as long as we finish before Steam server maintenance, we'll be fine. Because that just seems to balk everything for like 5 or 10 minutes. So it's like, you'd have to play the game, stop, wait for Steam to stop being a baby, and then go back and carry on, so... We picked, like, the best, worst day to stream collaborations, honestly. Because on paper, everybody's free Tuesdays. Tuesday is, like, a nice day before midweek, and... Yeah, it's, like, it's perfect. Unless you're playing a game on Steam. In which case, oh no. Although I think... Now that we're into... Now that Daylight Savings has happened, it happens an hour later. So instead of 11, would it start at 12 then? I think it would start at midnight, so we're actually probably safe during the summer months. Where was fishing? Fishing hasn't happened. I didn't stream yesterday because of some personal reasons, some quite serious personal reasons. Everybody's fine, just had a family member quite sick, so yeah. That's as far as I'm gonna talk about that. So let's go play Rogue Trader, shall we? But they'll be fishing Monday and they'll be fishing Wednesday, Sayori. Don't worry. I might just do... It depends. Depends. Yeah, there's no fishing yet, Rupert. No fishing. Fishing will be Monday and Wednesday and maybe Thursday. But maybe tomorrow. So I could technically stream tomorrow. If things actually go well tomorrow, I'll stream minis tomorrow. How's that sound? To make up for Wednesday. Sound good to the few of you in chat at the moment? Perhaps. Possibly. Maybe. Week of mini fish. Can we also get cards? Yeah, we can also get cards. I'll do the cards tomorrow then. Hey Arcalade, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Wow, I said that weird, didn't I? Oh man, it's warm. My brain is turning to mush. Yeah, so if I'm able to, I'll stream tomorrow to make up for Wednesday. So we'll do cards at the start of the stream and then we'll do minis. Because conveniently, I've actually got some parts in for the minis that I wanted to do yesterday anyway, today, so that'll be nice. Maybe I should just... I said I was going to buy some mini fish, didn't I? Then I don't have anywhere to... I don't know. I don't want to do resin pours with fish. As fun as it might be. But yeah, doing good. Just warm and tired. Thinking about lots of stuff. There is no fish. Guys, there's no fish right now. We're just chatting for like 5 or 10 minutes and then we're gonna go play a game. But if we believe enough... I hate thinking about stuff. I know, thinking about stuff really annoys me because it's always stuff I don't want to think about. You have fish. Playing the Dave the Diver Yakuza crossover DLC. Oh, damn, okay. Well, I hope you have some fun Yakuza fish. All I can see is fish in like trendy suits now with samurai swords. But that's what you get. I get to stick a Yakuza Pro tag on dolphin poachers. That sounds funny. Yeah, I'm gonna... Well, those of you that have just joined, hi Tass, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be playing Rogue Trader from scratch again. I'm not going to be reading every single line because I'm not here to do text reading simulator. It ain't gonna happen. I will abbreviate what has been said at best. Dolphin poachers deserve worse. They do. I mean, any kind of poacher does, to be perfectly honest. They all deserve the maximum amount of karma that can be given to them. And that's what we'll say about that. But yeah, I'm going to do minis tomorrow. Yeah, when Rogue Trader first came out, I was literally reading everything word for word. And... oh god. Yeah. That was... quickly tired me out. Right. Let's pause the music. I'd recommend at most dialogue only. Yeah, we'll do that. Do I have that set up there? No, I don't. Let me do that. Let me put the music back on a second. I'm sorting that out now. Where's the buttons? Yeah, the parts I got in for my Terminators. I'll show you tomorrow. I got some combi weapon hands. So the Terminator captain that I did the other week, I'm going to be chopping his stone bolter hand off and sticking on a combi weapon hand because I've got that now. I also have... What would they be called? Are they called gorgets, gorgots? What's the things that you put around the neck on armor? What's that called? A gorget. Gorgot. I always call it gorgot, but I feel like it's wrong. Is that how you spell it? No, that's not how you spell. I don't know how to spell. I'm great, me. Don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, it's like an armored neck bit. Some Space Marines have them. Yeah, yeah. ROGB. Okay, that's how you spell it. OGB. Raider. Yeah, it's that one. That's cool. Yeah, I've got some of those to stick on models, so that's going to be neat. What happened to the music? Oh my god. How about stop? Thank you. There we go. What else did I get? That's just a random goodie bag. And I got some alternate Terminator heads, which I quite like and sort of fit the night theme I'm going for. So that's going to be nice. So, I'll show those off tomorrow. But it's some parts that I kind of wanted. And now I'm happy I've got them. Right. So if I press that, is it going to go to the right category? Yes, it is. Now I will do that, click that, click this. Apparently there's an exclusive unreleased soundtrack that was featured on the 25th of February for Rogue Trader. Huh? What that mean? We present the exclusive music from Rogue Trader that was not included on the official game's OST. Let's praise the Emperor and listen to this epic soundtrack. How about no? I'm playing a video game which has its own soundtrack that tends to be the video game. Right, let me quickly just... Why is this changing things all the time? Give me a second. Unlock dock. I need scenes. Scenes needs to go there. Then I lock dock. And then I go there on the preview. And then I need to... Where is it? I'll find it. That. That pops up. Cool. Right. The studio mode. Click that button. Then go to this button. Woo! Hello. It's me. The head. Look at you, and then bam, I'm in Space Arena. That'd be cool. But no, we'll just go with a controller today. How about that? It's different starting music than normal. I want the next expansion for it. Yeah, I've got that one. I can't remember what it's called. The assassin-y one. Alright, here we go. The Void Shadows one. So I've got that one. Ooh, this music's actually really good. Why would you change the soundtrack? Because that's what... It's probably the soundtrack for the DLC is why. It's like when a game gets a big update, they change the main theme slightly. What did I get? Yeah, I've got a Founders Pack, blah, 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 all this good stuff, because I was an idiot. And it says I've got mods, so I was trying to make it work before all the updates. So, but I'm not running these mods, and I don't actually know how to clear them off that list either. But my trailer main theme, like, sorry, I'm sorry, the trailer main theme is gone. It sucks. But it'll be somewhere, I'm sure. New game. That's what we're gonna do, new game. We're gonna also put that on silent. I forgot. Now I have. Aha. Main story on. Void Shadows on. Void Shadows is the first major story expansion. Rogue Trader offering massive amount of content worth about 15 hours of fresh gameplay and a new romanceable companion. Fully integrated into the game's main story, this DLC allows players to delve into the depths of their void ship firsthand. Stories, companions, stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. You romance. Where's my bromance instead? I mean, romance can be romance, Rupert. The word romance is not specific to anything. Oh god, the difficulties. Probably just normal. Or maybe... No. Should probably just do normal, right? Let's go story. You think? Minimum damage dealt. Space combat difficulty. Space combat difficulty. You could turn that up to max and I'll still win it. Number of injuries received before becoming traumatized. I'll try normal. Yeah, we'll do normal, and you can literally change the difficulty, so it should be fine. Lord Mustache Man. No, custom character, obviously. Next. Oh god, I need a portrait. I don't know. I don't have a portrait of me. I'm gonna try and make me in the game. Let's see, what could I use as a portrait for now? That Lord's mustache. That's Lord Mustache Man to you. I suppose that's true. I like that one. I'll go with that portrait. That looks good. Oh, they actually give you... Wait, if I click that... Oh, that's new. But they try and give you a preset based on the portrait now. I don't actually ever remember that. Just minus the cybernetics for the ones that have cybernetics. That's actually good. Wow, that haircut. That's something else. You can't really see it because of chat, but it's funny. Okay, let's pick this dude and... Oh, I can do a custom portrait. Huh. Huh. Hold on. Let me just hide this a minute just in case it opens like files on my computer. Oh, it needs to be... I need a PNG that is 260 by 336 and a PNG at 448 by 600. Never mind, I can do that another time then. Alright, appearance. Wait, no, I can't use custom portrait. I'll have to use, like, that for now. That'll do. Okay, dude. Can I, like, hide my chat? Oh, wait, my chat's hidden right now. Oh, right, that's because you guys haven't typed yet. Close, not yet available. Cool. Apply? Case. How do I turn off, like, the scars and stuff? I don't want those just yet. To hair, eyebrows, beard. Is it not going to let me turn the scars off? Ah. Yes, ah. I guess you can't. Interesting. Can you really not? Appearance. No, you can't. On the tattoo at the very top. Oh, right. And I saw that. Totally 100% saw that. I don't know what kind of face. What kind of face looks anime? Large head man. I don't know, I guess I could just go with the generic face. Oh wow, you can be like super pale. Pasty pale. Stick with the default, that's fine. This should all be grim dark no anime. But what if it's grim dark anime? Do we have any suitable hair? That's the question. I guess that'll do for hair color. Don't do it, Anakin! You underestimate my power. I mean, to be honest, Hugh actually wants romance in a... I'm not really bothered about the romance stuff. It's not why I'm playing the game. God. I don't necessarily think it's integral to the game anyway, so... If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Wow. Not a lot of choices, is there? Hold on. I really need to move chat for this. It's stupid. Where's look at those eyebrows. Oh man. That hairstyle was he is the storm that is approaching. Have you seen this hairstyle? This is the I hide my head with my hat. We'll do that hairstyle, right? And then we'll do those eyebrows. Perfect. With like you know, perfect. Peak character design. Oh, I see it now. The long beard has maximum. This man isn't allowed within 100 feet of a school energy. Yeah, sideburns McGee. Let's we'll keep that. That's the Anakin Skywalker hair. Get rid of the beard for now. I don't know. Those eyebrows look fine to me. Eyebrow color. Let's go the same color as the hair. And the hair, let's... Why is the hair so 2D? It's like it looks good at the front and then it just turns 2D. Mind you, I suppose that's fine. We'll just pick that for now, that's fine. Beards. Oh, you can't choose the beard color. Interesting. Oh wait, no, yes you can. I just didn't scroll down far enough. What? That's like Santa beard. These are interesting. Let's go with... That's fine, just a stubble, I guess. Which one? That one? I'm gonna have to look for some Dark Souls 2 randomizer. Alright, Rupert, have fun. Be the random that you always wanted to be. The one below. That one? Oh, wait. This one? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Actually, that's not too bad. We'll go with that one. Tattoos. Aquila. Sure, we'll go for an Aquila on the back. That's always a popular tattoo. Tattoo number 2. Forehead skull. I don't really see those. To the hair. Is that like literally chaos? Oh, it is. It's literally like chaos runes. I don't want that. Mortis. Could do Mortis. Yep, Mortis works. Number 3. Actually, that'll be fine. Make your choice first. Oh, okay. So I can go there, I can do that, and then I can, like... It's very subtle. Make it that colour so it looks a bit faded. That works. And then the mortis one. Do like a ready colour like that. That looks good. I want to change that hair. That hair just isn't sitting well with me. Obviously, we'll go with that. Let's see. Because I'm not going to be able to make me, really, with this. Realistically. I don't know, that hairstyle doesn't look too bad. Although, let's just go mini mohawk. We'll go mini mohawk. Augments even. It's the Gale hairdo. Yeah. Chrome dome. All your typical trappings of 40k. Those ones I don't like very much because it reminds me too much of Chaos Space Marines. That do. Oh, it's got one there. How Borg do you want to be? Very true. How Borg do I want to be? Wait, is that literally service studs? I mean, I guess sort of. It's sort of a service stud. I love how you can get eyebrow options, then just cover them up with augments. Oh, I know, it's funny. Yeah, we'll do that. A little one on the back of the head there. And then... what else do we have? They're like beep boop light ones. Augmentic nose. It's on both sides, okay. Oh cool, it actually removes the beard on the section that it's on. Interesting. I'll have a little bit on his chin. 40k version of a nose job. Yeah.
My tactics are flawless.
For the glory of the dynasty. Something of interest.
Okay.
A new challenge for me. I'll see you terminated.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Well, we know that quote.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose. Deliver their demise.
Okay.
I'll make it happen. Success is the only outcome I accept. This could be an opportunity. To arms!
So I'm looking at maybe the pragmatic one.
Ruinous favor prevails. Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem. Empyrean, take this sacrifice. Your existence is naught but ashes.
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
Time for a round of space regicide. Applaud my brilliance. Watch this spectacle unfold.
Wow.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands.
What? This is a new one.
Now that's interesting. My supremacy is proven once again. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Looks like we have a problem on our hands.
Why does that one sound different to all the rest?
Done and done. Now that's interesting. My supremacy is proven once again.
I think we'll go with this one.
Time to reap the spoils of the battle. The best defense is a good offense.
Or maybe daring. No, I kind of like the daring one.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll go with the daring one. Okay. Maybe it's like a fan voice or something. It could be. Honestly, it could be. Where do I come from? Not a death world. Voidborn. Oh god, this is where it comes with features already. Let's have a look. Right. Voidborns get +5 will, +5 intelligence, -5 strength, and they get fortune. I can reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry characteristic, blah 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 blah. 5-willed does something I'm not even going to try and pretend to understand. Character gains fellowship bonus resolve if there's 3 or more creatures in the 3-cell radius. Cool. Forge willed is intelligence and toughness. What does that give me? That gives me some extra armor and agility. Imperial World. I can select any characteristic except weapon skill, ability skill, and add +10, which sounds nice. Re-cybernetic. Is that what that gives you? Oh, subskin. Right, right. Oh, and then there's the talents at the bottom. I mean, that looks like it's going to be a shooty character, which I wouldn't mind making. Can finally talk, had sudden rush that lasted till now. No worries. Hey, Hazard, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Voidborn. Live World gives weapon personalization. Oh, okay. Also, why do so many of my streamers go live at the same time period? I think it's because it's like, it's honestly the perfect time to go live. Because I usually go live 6 p.m. GMT or BST, whichever you want to call it at this time of year. And I don't know. This is just the best time for me to go live. I would go live in the day more if things permitted, you know? Good, besides lamenting my backlog of watching stuff increasing. Oh god, I know how that feels. Pinnacle of weaponry, let's have a look. It's attacking combat with any plasma, melter, or power weapon. Alright. While wearing heavy armor. I don't know if I want to wear... Well, no, I might wear heavy armor, because I might wear stuff. Imperial World... Let's me have +10 in any skill. It's affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or effects. Alright. Better to die for the Emperor. No heresy. Doing my part. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, first archetype ability used. Combat. Okay. Or Fortress World. I like the talents for Imperial World. Forge World feels like making a shooty character, though. I will go with Imperial World. I can make a gun character out of that. Humanity's finest. Fellowship. I am definitely not an Astra Militarum commander, I can tell you that much. Or maybe I was. What do we get? Regimental tactics. Skill perception, athletics and Medicae. Perception and more Medicae. Okay. Oh wait, the following features will be available after Origin advancement. Oh, okay. Fire suppression, timely rescue, shoulder to shoulder, unflinching heroism. Alright. I do like the Commissar outfit, to be fair. It is quite nice. That's weapon skill, fellowship, coercion, athletics. Okay. Crime Lord. Which I guess fits the portrait. Weapon skill, perception, awareness, logic, and you get surefire plan. That feels more an intelligence build. Commissar has always got trip. I know, right? Yeah, we're gonna skip priest. Navy officer. Bomb around Navy officer and all their allies in a free radius. Gain +2 deflection. Means a noble. Fancy man. Legends Fellowship. Coercion and persuasion. You, do something. You, protect me. You, go on. You, kill it. You are next. Sanction Psycho. Or I could go the Psycho route and just be a Psycho. Which would be interesting. I've not played a Psycho. It would be an interesting one to do. But I do like my shooty bang bang. That's weapon skill. Why is it the Astra Militarum has ballistic skill? What are your... Russian fire, field of fire, unflinching heroism, timely rescue, shoulder to shoulder. Alright, I think the two choices I probably want to go for then is either the Astra Militarum Commander or the Sanctioned Psyker. I'm just not sure what I'm feeling right now. Well, I mean, it's the Guard. They shoot things. I mean, yeah, no, you are right. The Guard do shoot things. So what are we feeling? The psychic stuff is kind of cool, too. But this just feels more like it would fit what I would do. Alright, let's go Astra Militarum Commander. Triumph. Through reforms and leadership, you restored a broken Imperial Guard regiment to its former martial glory. You and your guardsmen defended a shrine world and received high commendation for your feat. Utilize your talents as a commander to achieve great victory against over the ruinous powers. Sure. Feat of greatness. Darkest hour. You lost an entire regiment to the Immaterium during a Gellerfield failure, yet you yourself emerged unscathed. Oh no. As the commander-in-chief of a disastrous military campaign, you were buried in shame. Bit of torment. Captured by heretics, you suffered unbearable torture at the hands of humanity's enemies. Oh no. Brand of shame. That works. Or maybe... No, we'll do that. Gellerfields aren't my fault. Archetype. Alright. This is... Well, I actually have no idea. I don't remember last time. All I know is I want to make a shooty character. The warrior. Yeah, I'm guessing soldier. I just want to kind of look at what everything does first. So warrior can go assassin, vanguard, arc militant, and executioner. Their keystone features is charge and endure. Yeah, that's melee focused. Officer can do vanguard, master tactician, grand strategist, and exemplar. They do fellowship, willpower, persuasion, commerce, which are good skills. Operative. Okay. And they are good for assassin, bounty hunter, grand strategist, executioner, and then exemplar. Soldier. He is a master of all ranged weapons, quickly able to assume an advantageous position from where they stand ready to rain fire on the enemy. Well trained in a highly diverse range of arms, the soldier is particularly proficient at blasting their targets with burst fire and area weapons. That gives me firearms mastery, revel in slaughter, run and gun. Sure, I think we can go with that. Blade dancer, I think, is a new one. We'll do soldier. Next. Characteristics. Let's see. I want 50 in fellowship. I think if I pop 5 into agility, 5 into ballistic skill, and willpower. What do you do? Stand horrors of the warp. Deception. So if I do max out that, agility is what? It affects the character's initiative and dodge. Chance and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge reduction is equal. Okay. Maybe we'll just go all in on ballistic skill. 45. What does it do? Reflects a character's accuracy in all forms of ranged weapons. A high ballistic skill indicates that a character is a deadeye, someone to be feared in a gunfight or skirmish. The base hit chance for ranged attacks within the weapon's effective range is increased. Range is 30 plus ballistic skill %. So it would be 40, 50, so it would be 75, 30 plus 45%? Or would it be 75% total? I don't know. So the hit chance is a 75% hit chance at base. I believe that's what that's saying. Toughness affects the carouse skill. Strength is athletics. I've already maxed out fellowship, willpower, perception. Kind of want to get my perception up by 5. I think that works for me. Okay, let's have a look. We could have a sword class frigate, a falchion class frigate, or a firestorm class frigate. Cool. And what do they have on them? Flagship size and maneuverability. Is it going to say that about all of them? Yes. The description is basically the same. It just depends on our flavor of ship. And the Firestorm looks pretty cool, to be fair. But the Sword class frigate honestly is one of my big favorites. So, light in the void, harbinger of war. What do we call it? That's the question. Fear of the Faithless, Apex Predator, Void Trader, Daring These names are stupid. Fear of the Faithless, Savum Arcadium. Oh, that's actually nice. Oh, Ayudican, or whatever that says. Harbinger of War, Guardian of the Brink, Redemption Inexorable, Unbound. Atonement of the Abyss. Okay, what do we call it? What do I call my void ship? I wonder, what should I call it? This is a hard decision to make. I do and I don't enjoy picking names for things this soon in a video game. Yeah, think that's what I'm gonna do. The boob hat. Wait, why 2 pluses, not 2 pluses? Let's go. What is it? RIGHTEOUSFURY. It might be a simple and quite common name for Imperium stuff, but that was the infamous ship that I had in an actual Rogue Trader campaign, so it was a sword class frigate. The Ban of Battle Cruisers. Oh, the Bane of Battle Cruisers. I will call myself Zan. Just Zan, not Zan Falconos, just Zan. Weapon skill 30, ballistic skill 45, strength 30, toughness 30, agility 35, intelligence 30, perception 40, willpower 30, fellowship 80. We've got a negative on perception, but we've kind of put it body, so it's fine. Is that like a permanent reduction? Oh, right, it's a... Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look. I mean, that all looks fine. What does that do? Oh, right, that's just characteristic modifiers. Apply. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Well, the potatoes and meat. Metatoes. Metatoes. Metators. I know that face, Leandros! I actually don't remember any of this. I suppose that's a good thing.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
I remember it too well. I kept restarting. How come you kept restarting? Were you just not happy with the characters, or...? No, truly no respect in sight. Frankly, success. compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? Yeah, sure, it's all inspiring. I'm an Imperial citizen.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Vtuber, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Then Lieutenant General Zan, what's that? Skypio Grimald, commander of the 8th Army of the Scythian Janissaries? What? Scipio. Oh, General Zan Scipio.
My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra Militarum is the hammer of the God Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your talents as a commander.
Lieutenant General? Is that... Can you be a Lieutenant General?
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Oh, you can? Okay. Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here? He literally just explained. You have a curious title of Master of what your responsibilities. Maybe about the one whose ship I have found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Okay. So who's the other candidate then?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Cool. You may have some goal in mind when you decide to seek me out. Address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Ethelthrad. Suddenly I want to be a psyker. But I like guns. How do I make the...
Onward to victory.
Alright, I could
Let's
just...
see this through.
Wait, what's that? Can I literally just stand on the table? No. Oh, I can hold shift. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Screens! They mechanical mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle has tripled. Incomprehensible information is displayed on the large screen of the cogitators. You can make out references to unfamiliar systems and worlds among number. I've tripled his stuff. I'm such a nice person.
Onward to victory.
Okay. Oh no, saving game.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Oh no, tutorial combat. Whatever shall I do?
Looks like we have a problem on our hands.
That's got to be a specific voice, hasn't it? Hey, can I move me? No. How's the volume, by the way? Is it too loud, too low? Oh, he dead. And him. Actually, I can shoot, can't I? What's that do? I have issues with deciding on characters. It's like, I'm kind of in that state myself right now. It's like, I kind of want to, you know, sort of... Weapon is full of ammo, it can't be reloaded. I didn't try and reload it. Oh, I see. Let's go there and then shoot you. That was it? Okay.
Let's set this in motion.
Probably should have checked what that did.
One step ahead.
Pew!
Consider that off limits.
Gibraltar Commander.
They won't expect this.
Oh, that was adjacent. Never mind. You only have a pistol. Good to know. It's been a while. Uh-oh. Servitor smash. Is he actually going to do anything?
Easy.
I probably should have moved first, shouldn't I? Oh well.
As said, so done.
I'll reload. Oh, it's not going for me. I will hide behind Conrad.
No foe too great.
I missed.
I know what to do.
Pew! Missed again. Oh no, it's coming for me. Oh no, it's going for him. Good. Don't worry, it's going after the menials. But I like the menials. Wow. Why did he wait that long?
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
I know how to move, thank you. Can I loot? Smoldering cause of the malfunction. I like tarantula
Forge
sentry
ahead.
guns.
Never linger.
They're crystals. There is a tank. What does it say about the tank? Lehman Rust battle tank reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. The first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortez something. Cool. Okay.
Marching ahead.
Well, let's open this door. Oh, it's the same place. Grand Void Ship Temple occupies the entire space below the officer's deck and is lit by countless candles and lumens. Fantastic. Let's see. Ooh. Where am I even going? Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Let's run away.
Venture forth.
That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. So that's the OG barricades from Games Workshop, but they are standing on the wrong side of the barricades. I don't like it. No, not at all. Can I even walk that way? No, I can't. Okay.
Let's see this through.
Ooh, what's going on over here? Help me. Gracious sir, I repent of spiritual weakness. Yeah, whatever. Mechana Bros doing Mechanicus stuff.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
What?
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Survey the room. Impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over tightly bundled mass of sinew implants and bone, nervously twitching fingers. Face twisted. Yikes, this guy sounds messed up. Okay. 2 more men. Yes, we have our attack dog and soldier man.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronus expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say. But attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Let's have a look. Lord knows. The spirits could well be the natives. It's named for dangerous aliens. I would first verify that is indeed the case. They should engages in Xeno worship. Warp. There are ways to confirm whether what is happening is witchcraft or not. It might cost several cycles to do so, but it will give us the answer. Every time some connections in the Astromed's harem, a few Imperial Guard regiments would take care of the natives. Their spirits and the magma, solid fortifications have never let me down. These are okay, let's go with Law Warp.
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
Don't get stuck up your ass. Damn. Okay. Give a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was more than you could do. And you'll become most disagreeable. You kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences.
Even among his flock, not all are of a piece. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you are sorely...
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
In other words, bugger off.
So, why are you here?
Hope you will clarify that.
Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity.
Wait, they're like giant purity seals, I've just noticed, attached to the machine. Giant spinning purity seals, okay.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Well, that's nothing a gun and a couple of sticks of dynamite can't fix.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right.
Eh?
I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
Well, I'm ready.
Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Vtuber served me for many years before he made his mistake.
Fair enough. Well, would you like to... I want to ask questions now, please.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
And to place on the officer's deck, some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove it. Nah, I'm not going to click that button. What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Okie dokie. Okay, Kia, welcome back.
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
I can certainly do that, yes.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage.
On the demand of His Holy Inquisition. I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Dun dun dun. Suddenly riffraff. Pew pew.
Another battle demands our attention.
Surrender to the Dark Powers!
No.
I can handle this.
Follow my lead.
The attack dog has been unleashed.
I took care of this one. Weapon at the ready.
Mort.
to the heretics!
Death to the weak!
I bring ruin.
You missed. Let's take cover there and shoot you.
With purpose. That's how it's done.
That's how it's done.
As said, so done. Easy.
Move there and pew.
Costly mistake.
A costly mistake. No one can touch Abelard. He's just crazy. Oh, except that guy.
Abelard.
That's gonna hurt.
Reduced to dust.
Stay vigilant! For the glory of the Imperium!
Oh wow, he like melted. That was cool. Can't get him from there. But if I went there instead, I shoot him then? Yeah. Hiya! Rip. I got 3. Aren't I special? Ah.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
Lady, I'm from Astra Militarum. What do you expect from me? Oh no, bad guys, I must cower. No, shoot them. Just shoot them.
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Onward to victory.
Onward to victory. Where did he go? Was it this way? Mort. Pew pew pew. That guy was being pushed forwards. That was funny.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Let's do that one. Provide assistance.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Oh, he's a psycho.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Why say psychic powers and not psychic powers?
In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
See, I'll do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out.
Alright. Jeez. Lovely lady. I'm stuck with you.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I have a proposition. Since I am the more important person here, you can go in front of me and shield me from potential threats. Oh god. That's funny.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Something hits you hard with a sharp crackle and you are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Oh no! Stab. Lovely. He's the bad guy that we all hate to know. It's Conrad, 'cause... I mean, it may as well be him, to be honest. Don't kick me.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
I will call him two-faced scum.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade.
Okay.
Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Blood too thin.
I am afraid that you have no choice in the
I pressed the wrong
matter.
option.
Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
Let's have a look. To the void with you! I will do as you require, but I will find a way to meet you.
I doubt it, my dear. But that's enough talk. Fulfill your destiny.
Yeah. Beep boop computer, let's have a look. Agitate, yeah, it's a server to man. Well, look, tech use 75. Can I do that? Oh, I can. Okay. Strange ally that was used. An archaeotech relic. Okay. Moving. Let's see. Examine the Sentinel. Yep, we know that. Back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Yes. Anything that could be used as a weapon. Oh, alright, place my hand on it. Oop. The punctures the skin. Blood. Humming starting. A long minutes pass, initial stores remain closed. Begin to feel sick, perhaps if you were to lean against the gate.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Who is this? I suppose this is one of... yes, I do require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Suddenly guns.
Well, there is still another way.
Well, they're full of holes and are kind of crispy. That almost looks like real fire, but like 2D and put into a game. Let's see. Oh, that's the warrant of trade. Big ass piece of paper. Oh, it goes pretty deep down. Let it be known that by my will and by the true heirs of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow upon them and their dynasty words that I can't speak fast enough. Yes. Alright, who's it signed by then? Are you going to tell me that? No. Never.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What is happening? I need to contact someone, preferably.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Okay, well, I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Cool.
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
The Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
And lead the way.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, well...
They say I have a magnetic personality. That certainly explains why I keep attracting trouble.
Seal the chamber. Clunk. Oh no. Nice.
Run, fools, or fall.
Okay, that was cool.
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
So me somehow brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge if you're of something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Mastermind behind the mutiny. Questionably. Unquestionably.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Probably not.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Lasgun, flak chest piece, and a med kit. Cool. Let's see. Is it tab? Arm yourself. Is I for inventory. Ta-da! I look right at home. Gun. And then what do I do with that?
Do that.
Add to cargo? Or is it Abelard? Oh, Abelard can use it. Cool. I have old injury. Stack 1 out of 20. An injury wasn't healed in time. It can be healed with a med kit, but requires passing a Medicaid test. Okay. Well, can I switch to you?
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Medicate me?
Let me help. That is a noticeable improvement.
There we go.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Well, we'll make do.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Can say that I heard her on the Voxcast.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
I don't know how he found me, actually.
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
No. What's your full page portrait look like? Ah, fancy man. And that message, it appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Oh, he's frowning at me. Let's have a look. Navigator Sanctum, very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
You know how that cuts in and out like that? It really reminds me of like when you get communication messages in Bioshock 1 and 2. It's kind of like that same kind of metallic-y, fizzly crack pop that you get from Rapture.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
Okay.
Onward.
Oh no, more bad guys.
Violence is a proven solution.
All of you will bleed.
Violence is a proven solution. Okay, let me put Abelard there and I'll say where I am. Alright, let's shoot you. Okay.
I know what to do.
Let's run and gun. Shoot you to finish you off.
Forward.
I missed. Damn it. Alright, Abelard. What can you do? Flash. If I moved there... Okay, what if I moved... I could get both.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Dead.
I'm not interested.
Alright, so, okay, what have we got? Brace for impact. Let's brace for impact. And then we will charge at you. Ah!
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's taking no damage.
I've suffered worse.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, it took A damage.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
And they just killed their friends. Good job. I think that's probably safe.
Let's set this in motion. Done.
Rookies.
Okay, let's attack you.
It will be done. One fewer target.
And then charge at you.
Reduced to dust.
Ooh, we can loot the bodies now. Collect all. Okay, that's nice.
I forge my own success.
Right. What can I do? Plus 10 to awareness, plus 10 to demolition. Finally, loot. I know, right? I'm like, where's the loot? We've been killing guys for ages. I want my loot. And now we've got it. Well, I'm not going to do Medicaid. Athletics is... Affected by the strength characteristic. Alright. Demolition is agility. I'm not Abelard. Oh, right. It tells me Abelard's stats. Awareness. Mine is 35. So we'll do plus 10 awareness. What do I do? Complete. Okay, cool. And then let's see where... Abelard. Abelard. Let's see. Oh, athletics. 10. Difficult terrain, for example, leave a classic deck. Alright. Carouse. Ability to resist negative effects applied by some poisons, stimulators, or alcohol. Okay. Let's stick with athletic. We'll give him athletics. I think that's fine. Alright. Biography. Do I have a biography? Can I write a biography? No, I can't. Alright, where is the loot? Well, I've got a sword now. I could do a sword and pistol, but there's no point. Abelard can have a pistol. And I'll stick with just the lasgun. We've just got these. Can we do it? Add to cargo. Cool. Anything else in here? No, just kit. Do I like select both? Like that? Navigator Sanctum.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head.
Barrel roll.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are Von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Hello.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Ethelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Ethelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches.
Have you noticed it's like getting
Those
colder
who are
in
rocking
places?
this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
No, not the Master Cog.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
But what if the cook has a really good recipe for bread? Cheesy bread with garlic in it. I mean, that's worth more than a navigator. You kind of have to admit, cheesy garlic bread, you know. Anyway. Yeah, let's go see the navigator then.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
I love that song. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. That's what's happening here. Is there anything down this corridor? Yeah, there's a door. The door does not budge. Okay, then. What about this door, then? But no need to be sorry. Lincoln Park is an amazing group. Stop killing our navigator.
I'm at your service.
You'll regret standing against me.
Let's put Abelard. Oh no, that's Adira. Adira, you go there. Me, go there. Attack dog, go there. Perfect. There. I'll do. Alright, what can you do? You can analyze enemies. What does that do? Targets one enemy within line of sight. The target immediately gains +2 exploits. What's an exploit? The operative hits a target with an exploit stack. The attack deals +5 times perception bonus % damage. Damage is also increased by 10% for... Okay, so it's just a way to increase damage on a single target. Forewarning. That increases the target's dodge and a scream. Or can I just like scream someone to death?
Request for hydrate.
Beacon.
I can just scream someone to death. Yeah, poor Chester.
Will do.
He had a rough life, but at least
No can do.
he, well, he had a good run. Let's say that. All right, my turn. Let's shoot you. And then let's run and gun. Not run and gun very far. That's okay. Ah. Oh wow, this fight's gonna go quickly. What does that do?
They won't expect this.
Here we go.
Here we go. Heretic Psyker. Heretic Psyker, let me introduce you to Abelard, the most insane attack dog known to the Imperium of Man.
A tactically sound approach.
Oh wow, they can dodge.
Someone else can do this.
Oh no. Can
At
dodge.
your beck and call.
Spoke to a lot of people with what he took part in creating. Yeah. Move you there and scream
What
at you.
is this foreboding? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
They've studied under Master Piccolo. No! Creature in the trapeze. He appears as if it has become one with its throne. Ew. Oh, we see the mutant arm and foot and sort of horn. That's never good. You see pink parchment like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. Navigator is breathing heavily. Oh, he's turning into like a warp spawn.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Let's ask Adira what's wrong with him.
Wounded. Exhausted. Fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
You're in need of help. We have to get you out of that chair.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Oh no.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Oh, God.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
First apple, the navigator is still out. What do we do? Yeah, well.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the master helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
Run. Welcome back with coffee.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespaidas. Good luck. And thank you.
I'll give you a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under his closed eyelids. Oh! Okay, well, while that happens, let's loot. Scrappy auto gun and axe. Oh wait, I was supposed to collect all? Anything else? But that. Navigate Sanctum is the private haven of one of the ship's guide through the warp. A death trap for anyone left inside after the translation to the Immaterium. Ah, so what you're saying is we shouldn't be in here. Got it, got it. Get out of here! Let's also see what we got here. Heck, lady, is that staff better than yours? No, it's not. Add cargo, add cargo, add cargo. Oh. Let's go.
Marching ahead.
Oh, why will that door not move? One piece of debris. Okay, well, can we go this way? That we can. The officer's deck we go. Literally anyone who is about when a navigator opens their third eye insta-dies. Yeah, which is not fun. Not fun at all. Yes, the temple lift. Run! Oh no, he died.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Bleh.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Yes, we know who the white-haired warrior is.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Dan Van Valencius, the Lord Captain's there.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption.
The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
I remain glad that Alcat did not make the Sister of Battle a romance option. Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't make sense. So it's good that they didn't.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
I'm no traitor, sister. You could be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
It's fine. He's far away on a throne.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
See, who are these people with you? What's happening on their stack? Lore Imperium. Who have the Adept Sororitas doing aboard the Road Trader's ship?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Well, we need to get to the main hall.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Sure. I like that portrait. It's good. Alright, let's do that so we have all of them, and let's see what you have. Carapace, bolt gun, and a last pistol. Well, it's an auto pistol. What that? That's a door. He literally came through a hole in the... A person-sized hole. She literally just blew a hole through the door. Wait.
Never linger.
I see goods. We must steal them. Have a look. Oh, that lasgun is actually better than mine. True, area need a more powerful weapon. The door to the mess deck is stuck. There must be a way to open it. Okay. A well-maintained lasgun. What does it do? It just has a better base damage. Okay. But it's well-maintained now, so I am content. Is it this door? Or that door? Good. The door will not move. It's locked. Okay.
Venture forth.
Then let's open this. The domestic is stuck. There must be a way to open it. Oh, the heretics. Charge!
The whispers are getting louder. Your Emperor won't save you.
Okay, you go there. You go there. Like a lady can hide behind the chair. And Abelard can stand right at the front.
I've suffered worse.
Death to non-believers!
Hmm? See, that will almost kill both of them. That will get... Yeah, let's do that.
But of
That's
course,
safe. ish.
Be gone.
Flat. And then let's... Probably no point, but I'll do it anyway.
Anything else?
Analyze the enemy. And we'll increase your dodge.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I'm sure you do.
I've suffered worse.
Out of my way!
Out of my way.
I defy you.
Okay, my turn.
Easy.
This. Steal additional 2 enemies adjacent to the commander or their allies until the end of the commander's next turn.
I know what to do.
Can I run there? No, I can't. Okay. Then I will run. And I will go.
One step ahead. Done and done.
Well, that was more of a shuffle than a run. Alright, let's see. What can you do?
Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
You can delete a person. Good to know. That do. This ability also grants an additional 3 momentum for each enemy that... Okay, so I should wait to do that. But let's run and gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I love bolt guns.
Chaos guides me. Death to the weak. I serve the ruinous powers.
Their turn again. Oh, okay. Let's... See if I can
I'll do
finish
it.
you off. No. Okay. Abelard. It's time. What if I went... If I went there, could I get both? No. What if you went there? No. Right, let's go there and
Tried
slash
and
this
tested
man.
tactics are the best ones.
Then
It will be done.
okay, that's fine. So can I charge at you? Oh, I can.
My ears are ringing.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Chaos guides me.
Alright, you can lightning bolt him without damaging Abelard, so that sounds good.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, the target's too far. What if I move there and then do it? Yes.
Not this Greyer's job.
Oh, okay then. Then scream in that general direction.
Was it you?
We're at a
What an
tactical
unfortunate
disadvantage.
turn of fate.
Are we at a tactical disadvantage? We're winning. Crying is always a free action. Too right.
That is how it's done.
Argentia. Let's see. I think Abelard has got that, so you move here and shoot him. You were saved by that table. Be grateful. However, you're not safe from Abelard charging towards your general location.
At your beck and call.
Death to non-believers!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
As said, so done. I know what to do.
Move there and then shoot.
As said, so done.
14% chance, but it's still a thing. This. Let's move you there and then...
As the Emperor commands,
shoot.
I act.
Wow. Good job. You missed now, I'll be really disappointed.
Move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Thank you. It's time to loot. Ah, they had like just normal stuff. Oh wait, can I just do that? Oh, I can. Cool. Let's see. Is there things to loot in this room? Yes, there is. Multi-key. And machine right set. That's miscellaneous cargo. Oh, they're both miscellaneous cargo. More goods.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Oh. More goods. Cool, cool. Goods. More heretics.
Let's see this through.
Let's see this through. The voice actually reminds me of the voice I picked in Monster Hunter. Logic 100%. Hold on. Let me save the game. Yeah. Save.
My actions speak louder than words.
Okay, what we've got in here, we have cargo. We have an operator's glove, which is a +3 to tech use, and melter charges. So let's... would I be good at tech use? 33... Yeah, it's just an even split for now, so I'll just take those. Specify suitable for eliminating flimsy obstacles.
Not my area of expertise.
Okay, well, is it Abelard's?
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Is it the Psychers by chance?
That is not my destiny.
Is it the Sister of Battle?
I will not.
Okay, nobody. Let's add to cargo. What's the multi-key? Keep those in for now. I'm not sure if I prefer Owlcat/BioWare style of continuing to get new companions throughout the game, or the Larian style of getting almost everyone in the first act. I think getting everybody in the first act is better purely because you've essentially got your entire cast of characters to go with you through the rest of the game.
Duty prevails.
So you get to know them from the get-go, and you get to socialize with them and start any like side quests or interactions, or if you're going to romance people in the games, to romance them. Also, it lets you go, okay, well, I'll hang on to these bits of gear because I know these characters are going to use them or whatever. So I think it helps better if you get everything at the start in terms of companions. Let's see, I get Revel in Slaughter. Soldier immediately removes the wounded effect until the end of combat. The soldier gains the following bonuses: plus 10 ballistic skill, plus 11% crit damage, plus 3% critical hit chance. This ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemies. The kill counter is not reset between rounds. Okay, well, if that's the only thing I can do. And what do you get? Abelard, you get Endure. Till the warrior's next turn, all incoming damage is reduced by -2. And the warrior gains plus 10 to temporary wounds. Nice. And you get Expose Weakness. The operative removes all exploits. So I have to use Analyze Enemies, which puts stacks of exploit on people. And then I use Expose Weakness, which decreases the target's dodge, parry, and armor until the start of the operative's next turn. Okay. And then Sister Argentia also gets Revel in Slaughter, because she is also a gun mage. Is F5 quick save? Yes, F5 is quick save.
Let's seize the moment.
Let's seize the moment. I like how it's always put Abelard at the front. Goods.
Perfect. Onward to victory.
Onward to victory. Goods. Ooh, deck officer's helmet. Don't mind if I do. I now have a hat. Oh. Or another way around. We literally have melter charges. Can we just not use those?
Over there. Forge ahead. Never linger.
Oh no. I can't see. Raw flames rings in your ears, choking smoke coughs through. It's heat waving your face, smoke laser, hazy silhouette. Split no screaming. Then you see a figure walk out of the fire towards you. It's Theodora von Valentius.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over reality.
Oh no, temptation.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. side.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
That's a leap of faith. Although I suppose that's the point.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
Oh, so this is our first one. Dogmatic is to walk through the fire. Heretical is to accept the offer. Iconoclast is to get people off the bridge. Well, let's go with Iconoclast. You look away and the illusion breaks. How come we not just...
sharp.
No, we can't. Oh! Oh, the game auto-saved.
Where did it go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Wow.
Look no further.
Have a look. Can be removed and fully healed on the Void Ship's Bridge. Oh, right. So the character's just got a crippled arm for the rest of the mission. Ballistic skill. Crash the platform. Sure.
Always striving for greatness.
As you do.
Marching ahead.
No, I wanted to steal the goods.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
I understand that logic somewhat belatedly. Yeah.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
True.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Okay. Steal goods. Yoink.
Let's see this through.
But I think like saving the crew is more important because like without a crew you're kind of dead. And I don't want to walk through warped fire.
We should deal with this.
Deal with what? Oh, a secret passage. Okay, that's some more goods.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Goods. The molecular edged bayonets. I'm not gonna lie, molecular edged bayonets sounds cool. Like vibro bayonets.
Let's seize the moment.
What's this room for? No conduits. There is nothing in here. Oh wait, no there is. Logic and machine rights set. Who... Let's have a look. What's my logic? 30. Yours is 30, yours is 30, and yours is 30. Lex Mechanics goggles. I mean, it makes it look funny, but it's cool. Yeah, let's take those off. Put on my Naballard for now. It doesn't affect visually.
Forge ahead, never linger.
Forge ahead, never linger. Okay, Lord Captain's quarters. Alright, let's sneak into Von Valentius's quarters. Loading screen. Okay. So we've got swimming baths.
Stay sharp.
Bedroom. Okay. And a dead Mort. And a dead Von Valentius, it would seem. Well, that ain't good. Okay, let's loot Mort first. Ah, a dogmatic helmet. I believe that is our good sister. This helmet grants the wearer immunity to critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. Well, that suits her to a T. Murder scene looks okay. Sprawled on a large blood-drenched desk, the Ark militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Vtuber.
It's a humiliation and suffering on Theodore, are not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Examine the Ark militant's body. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Arc Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Oof. Kneeling closest to the body, the cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears the expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Inspect the shards by the desk. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. An object fell on the floor, and that much of it is tainted upon closer examination. The shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in Prometheus. What can you tell? Let's do the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that's starkly different from the rest. It's a handwritten letter signed with the initials X and C, and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Oh no. I think the opener of this game is a good intro, especially for people not familiar with 40k, but I hate that they're basically just redoing the Wrath of the Righteous intro. That game was as good an adaptation as can be made of a truly wretched adventure path. See, I've not played Wrath of the Righteous, so I didn't know it was basically just a 40k rehash. Well, this was just a 40k rehash of that. Lord Imperium succeeds, and sends shivers down your spine. The author of this letter is addressed to Theodora von Valentius, signed it with the seal of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Oh no. What do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
It's not a full-on It's not full-on rehash. This one is much better paced and is better tutorial. And the patron character is dead within the first 5 minutes. And the way they die is significantly less stupid. I take it in Wrath of the Righteous they die a really stupid way.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Game actually makes it even dumber than the adventure path, but that's spoilers.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Legasp. Well, let's loot her office. Theodora's Rosary. The wearer of this amulet gains +10 bonus to commerce and Lore Imperium. Oh, I'll definitely take that. For a game that isn't this one, so it's not super important for me to go on that particular rant again. Fair enough, fair enough. You mean your office? I mean, it is my office now, yeah. Ooh, a cape. What does that do? +5 fellowship for each enemy within a 2-cell radius. Flap, flap, flap. I have a cape.
Venture forth.
Venture forth. I wanted his melter gun. This place looks a lot more messed up than I remember it last time. Oh no.
The Emperor is with us.
Abelard!
Won't save you.
Okay, let's see. Let's put Abelard there. I will hide there. I'm gonna put you there and there. Okay. Really should be some of the best gear you can get in the game. It should. Road traders have ridiculous resources and tend to keep themselves out. And that's half the fun, honestly, of playing Rogue Trader in the first place, being an absolutely indomitable machine.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
I took care of this one.
I will do my duty. Reduced to dust. I'm not interested.
Okay, brace for impact. My turn. Let's do a spread towards that.
They won't expect this.
That. The good sister. You do have a chance of hitting him. So let's... This is the one I was waiting for. Ah, they're not all close enough in range.
Will do.
But that does take a giant chunk. Let's...
Anything else?
Analyze enemies. Let's do forewarning on herself. Okay. Good job, Abelard. You dodged a melter shot.
Death to the weak.
Which is absolutely terrifying. Charge you, but that's not really going to do much. Let's focus on this
is at the
servitor.
fore.
Or can I now charge at you?
Indeed.
Okay, you brace. I'll have you... do damage, that's fine. Run and gun.
Easy.
Yes. Good sister.
I'll do it.
What's that do? Grants additional 3 momentum for each enemy that is within 5 cell radius. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, they're not, but they are. Grants momentum equal to 6. An additional 6.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's go there and then shoot.
I'll do it.
Servitor should not tank a bolt gun shot to the chest. It really should not, no.
Farewell.
Apparently it's more weak to psychic powers than it is anything else. Let's hope for warning. No, let's keep it on us. Analyze enemy. They're both gonna die, so we'll just save her points.
I took care of this one. Guides me. Reduced to dust.
Those are designed to make orcs explode. Were they specifically designed for orcs? That's kind of cool. Target is too far. Oh. Fine, I'll just walk to him normally and hit him in the face.
Victory is imminent.
Race. Oh.
Consider that off limits.
Let's go there and then
Poised
shoot them.
for action.
Ow.
Rejoice in
Seems like the closer you get to the target, the worse your shot is. Let's have you go there and hit them with lightning.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
There we go. That last pistol is as good as. Interesting. What's that? Grace of the Oblivious. The wearer gains +5 toughness to their if their intelligence is less than 35. Well, that is gonna be. Oh, right. Well, maybe I shouldn't have it. Abelard is kind of like the tough cookie, right? He has 50 toughness. No, he has 50 toughness. So what would getting toughness do? Toughness effects. Arouse. No, so I should actually give it to Abelard because it'll just boost his toughness. Which makes his carouse better. I thought they were designed to be a cheaper alternative to Volkite. I don't know if that's still canon, but yes, lasguns were too weak, and Volkite, while powerful, were too hard to maintain and keep in supply in the field, so bolt guns were made both for killing tougher Xenos and the Dark Age of technology monstrosities. Oh, okay. Well, let me put a pistol there. 6 to 8. 6 to 8. I could literally run around with a pistol instead. What does a pistol do? Rate of fire is 2. Okay, so that's the difference there. What's that? Handwritten letter. Is it better than your pistol, Abelard? It is not. Better than your pistol? Nope. Better than your gun? Nope. It's better than your auto pistol, but I prefer auto pistol, so you can keep it. What's that do? Choose a talent. Oh, do I pick that and choose a talent? I get Firearm Mastery. Soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire minimum of 2. Using the weapon's attack that normally costs the least AP. These attacks do not spend AP. Okay, and these are the recommended ones. I like how it's all color coordinated. I don't remember it being like that last time. So let's have a look. Camaraderie. For each adjacent ally, the soldier gains. It deals +9 damage. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full cover and 20% for half. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by 1. After the soldier deals damage, rapid reload. Predictable. Each shot fired by a soldier grants them +1 agility to the end of their next turn. I want to fire bolt guns. Do I need a talent for that? Eldari weapon proficiency. Okay. Allows character to use bolt weapons such as a bolter or bolt pistol. Oh, going for that. Bolt weapons. Alright, Abelard, you're next. So you get Daring Breach. Where he immediately restores all AP and MP and gains +3 MP until the end of the turn. They do not lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee attacks this turn. Oh my. Alright, let's see. +1 damage deflection. Their power is increased to 25%. Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain +1 stack of Epitaph of Slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wound for each stack, and so they can get up to 5 extra wounds. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain 30% critical hit chance. Warrior's critical hit damage is increased by 8% against enemies not armed with melee weapons. There's no allies in adjacent cells. Contempt. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals an additional 5 damage. Does not stack, but it can be reactivated after another attack made by either the same enemy or a different. Kind of like the Epitaph Slaughter, just for the temporary wounds. Makes him a bit of a tank. You get Dismantling Attack. What does that do? At the end of combat, the target of this attack suffers -30% penalty to dodge and a -30% penalty to armor. That's actually pretty decent. Weak body, weak soul. Exposed weakness also reduces enemies' toughness and willpower by -9 for 1 round. Tide of Excellence. An exploit on an enemy, the operative gains +1 damage and +2 armor. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP, which sounds really good actually. Let's make it cost 0 AP. It just makes it a bit more useful then. You get Firearm Mastery, and let's see. Let's give you increase by 1% until now. Does that stack? Who deals damage? Their critical damage is increased by 1%. Yeah, that's just a continuous stack. So their critical damage just goes up and up and up and up. All right, fired up. That sounds like a decent one. All right. We can send the rest of those to cargo. We've looted everything. Let's go.
Onward to victory.
Onward to victory. To the bridge. Oh, this place is a buggery. Good. Low warp.
Over.
Perfect vision. Does it permeate the bridge? Oh no, not horrible warp entities that permeate the bridge.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
The Lord Captain will not be joining us.
No. The rogue trader is dead. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Now, he said dynasty. Is there a difference between saying dynasty and dynasty, or is it literally just a pronunciation thing? Out of curiosity, if anybody knows.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you get out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the base. Just pronunciation. Okay. Perhaps the warp does not have to be the end. Now let's do option 2.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Yeah. Clearly, in the room, broken blade holding stained dark drops that seem to have pearlescent glint.
We are out of time.
Draw your weapon, use courage as if we'll be avenged. That complicates things to the party. Already your weapons. If we have to die this day, let us die with honor.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Edelthrad, don't!
Giga Chad Psycho.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Chaos spawn. I wouldn't be standing there like cool as a cucumber, even as a cultist.
Fools, or fall.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Like, if I were cultists, I would not be just chilling there like, oh yeah, Chaos spawn, it's on our side. Right, you move there. Abelard, honestly, just get to the front. Idira, let's put you there, and Tia, let's put you there. Maybe they're adjacent to the commander or their allies.
I know what to do.
Let's do that for this turn. Abelard is there. I don't have much of a chance of hurting that thing.
Let's set this in motion.
6.
I know what to do.
Let's run and gun. I do not.
Request for hydrant confirmed.
Doing that.
With purpose.
Okay, that's one down. He's lasered. Right, a gent here. Let's have a look. What could you do here? Ouch. Out. Yeah, let's try and get those two out of the way. Just the one, that's fine.
I am
Screw it, let's
his
do it.
will made manifest.
Dead.
Faith without deed.
Dead.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do
Revel in slaughter. Oh, I missed that time. Let's run
As
and
the
gun.
Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, there's another enemy down there? Oh, there is.
Guided by faith.
Let's go there and get rid of him.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There's just one more down there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Ending scream. Ooh, that actually does damage to you.
My faith strengthens me.
My faith strengthens me.
I must not falter.
I'll hydrate, thank you, Sayori.
Just a minor setback.
And what does yours do? Shouldn't I do that after all my other stuff first? I think probably.
It will be done.
Okay, do that.
I will do my duty.
That. Let's do that. Then we'll hit that. It's 4 to 5. It's going to be the same regardless.
At your beck and call. Victory is
Now I can do as many attacks as I like until I run out of points.
It will be done.
There we go.
Break their morale.
Break their morale. Let's get to it. Can I scream at you? If I move there, can I get you? No. You're annoying. Let's
Will do.
analyze enemy. I thought I made that free. No?
But of course.
Oh, it healed off the other dude. Oh, that's
Pain
sneaky.
and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, you bastard. Right, let's put forewarning on you then. Seeing as you're tanking everything. We should be fine. And let's
Anything
expose
else?
weakness. What does this do?
Captain Diaval raided with 2 viewers.
Hello! Welcome, Raiders. Yo-ho and stuff. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're just restarting Rogue Trader with less of the fuss and buss of talking out everything, because all of this is voiced now, apparently, and I'm just skipping things. So yes. How was your stream? What were you up to? Hope it went well. And there's a shout out for you. For those of you that don't know, Captain Diavol is a friend of mine, and we do a lot of collab streams on Tuesdays. I mean, yeah, all of it is voiced now. So please do go check him out. He's a cool dude, and he's a pirate. tired and got my ass kicked aplenty by a giant wolf monster. Well, us wolf monsters and wolves in general are just pretty tough, hardy individuals, you know, so. Playing Ender Lily sequel. Oh, the sequel. Oh, I wish I was... I actually want to see what the sequel's like, so... I hope it's good. It's me. Can I shoot my own crew? I can. I don't know why I would want to, though. I move there. I'll move there and shoot it. Pew! With my puny little gun.
I will endure. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
It does tank it quite a bit, doesn't it?
I'll do it.
Let's add that. Ow!
Brace yourself, Abelard. Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh, my ears are ringing. It seems to be more of the same gameplay-wise, but the setting has gone from bleak fantasy setting to bleak Magitech steampunk vibe now. Oh, damn. Now I'm curious. Okay.
At your beck and call.
Let's brace, just so I can shore up that damage. You know what? That might be smart to do myself right now.
Oh, field medicine at its finest.
Yeah, field medicine at its finest. Slash. As long as I can tank it, I should be okay. Ooh, nice shots, my dude. Right, so what have I done? When Psychers reach deeper into the warp to power their abilities, there's always a chance of the Imperium bleeding out into reality. A factor of that is veritably destructive and damaging. The beginning of combat, Veil Degradation usually starts at 0. Veil Degradation increases by 1 for each use of minor psychic power and 3 by use for each major psychic power. And it decreases by 1 each round. Okay, and what have I done? Well, is it 14 or less? Oh, right. I have a chance to trigger interesting things. We still got our spirit buddies called Homunculi now. And they are very talkative. Oh, is it like... Is it voiced or is it still like text-based? Enemies in combat make an attack against the target. Attack always hits. You have to be in range for that, don't you?
On it.
Was that you? Or...
I'm really pushing dangerously towards perils. But that's fine.
Will do.
That's 2 stacks. And then can I do
Anything
that?
Else?
Okay. Using these weapons attacks at only cost. These attacks do not spend AP. Oh, okay.
I define the outcome.
I define the outcome.
Easy. Contemplate your weakness.
Ah.
So done. I know what to do.
Missed, damn it.
Let's set this in motion.
Missed again.
Help me out. As said, so done.
Run around the corner. And fire.
They won't expect to see that one coming.
Ooh, nice. 6 damage.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Have a look. Still take space, but they actually have things to say now about what's occurring in the story on elevator rides or the resting spots. Oh, sweet. Text, I watched Crony play it recently. Ninjured by D. Instead of, like, the Night Dude in the original. Okay. 70% chance or an 85% chance on a single shot. I'd rather do 70% chance on multi-shot. The more multi-shot I can pump into this thing, the better. Oh no, they died. Wait, why did they die? I actually have no idea.
Indeed. Victory is imminent.
Make sure you've got that buff up. Nothing else you can really do. I wonder if they're dying because of the warp stuff.
My has failed me.
Well, that does 8. What does the scream do? 9 to 21, so I should scream. Oh, I perils myself.
I'll endure this.
I'll endure this.
Easy.
Missed. Gosh dang it. I need to reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Emperor, protect the fallen.
Oh, my psycho went down. That's not good.
I've suffered worse.
Fine, Abelard is a Giga
At
Chad.
your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Do I need to do that every turn? Yes, I do. Oh, that guy's the Giga Chad. Well, that was a thing. Let's level up. Choose a characteristic. Agility, ballistic skill, perception, or strength. Well, ballistic skill will do. Let's see. Bolt weapon attacks gain 10% armor penetration. That doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. I just need a bolt weapon to begin with. I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to get one. I should probably spec into doing things. Let's get rapid reload for now. Abelard. Contempt. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the meme. Abelard, demolish their shins. Abelard, kill this man. I've already got that one. Cautious disengage. Attacks of opportunity. Deal 22% less damage to the warrior. Movement within range of these attacks cost 1 MP less. Crowd kill. Area attacks deal an additional 3 damage for each enemy in the area of effect. That could be really good for AoEs, actually. I'm going to take that for him. And let's up his weapon skill by 5. Let's see about you. Abadu? Abelard introduced me to the rabble. Exactly as rehearsed. Let's see. Your perception is 45. Alright, so it tells me what everyone's stuff is. Willpower. Let's increase your perception. Natural look, what does that do? Whenever the psychic uses a divination psychic power on an ally without an unnatural look effect, that ally gains unnatural look. When the ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead of an hit instead, and the unnatural look effect is removed. Okay. Gonna see about dinner starving. No worries, D. Thanks you again for the raid and enjoy your dinner, and thank you for the lurk as well. First dodge attempt. Every enemy in combat suffers a minus 40% penalty. Every 9th successful oh god. Fatebringer allies under the effect. At least 1 psychic power gain an additional 7% armor penetration. That sounds like it would be good to cast on someone like Abelard. Someone with a big gun. At the beginning of every combat, the psychic's allies gain a plus 15% critical chance to hit. First critical hit removes this effect. Let's actually do Edge of Fate. That sounds good, actually. And then Argentia. Let's get your ballistic skill up. And we will do rapid reload for you, because honestly, reloading a bolt gun is a pain in the butt. And what have you got on you? Crippled arm and broken ribs. Ouch.
Marching ahead.
Gloves of Endurance, Mantle of Heroism, Blade Shot. What's the gloves do? Whenever the wearer of these gloves gets an injury or falls unconscious in combat, their allies gain +1 bonus to damage until the end of combat. Well, I suppose we'll stick those on the Psyker, seeing as she went down very easily. Requires Iconoclast. Well, I am Iconoclast. Each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge by 20%. Sure. Then we'll give Abelard that cape. Can't do anything with that. A blade made from a mysterious metal that shimmers with unnatural colours. Oh, okay. Anything else we can grab? Does not look like it. Okay.
Let's seize the moment.
Let's seize the moment.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Yes, he did.
Old man, he was never going to make it. He was mutating right in front of us. You just ended his suffering sooner.
Oh no, I have been bonked. Have a look.
Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator Sanctum. It's our only chance of escaping from the warp. Let's see, your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Wow, Abelard. And hello there, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Restore the Fox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew.
Playing some Rogue
Prepare
Trader
for
at the moment.
translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
I'm tired myself, but overall doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something that can be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Oh, please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
Sleep. I will eventually. I at least want to get through the prologue of this game. Is it called a prologue? Yeah, it would be a prologue, wouldn't it? And rice cooking. Rice is good. Rice is magic. What does this demon want now? The image before you, hazy. So the Theodora demon is back.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
You're to blame for Theodora's death. Saving my people, do your worst. Be gone, Phantom. What do you want with me? Let's save that.
The aspirant vowed to return.
Yeah, let's please not say things like that.
Trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Okay, this guy is serious.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal, the Navigator's Sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
Oh dear. We have to explain to the crew.
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade.
from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
No, Abelard, stop. Now, say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Oh, no, I am Captain now.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
And that's the prologue, I think, finished now. Got through it a lot faster this time around because I wasn't reading out every single line of text and more of it was voiced. So it's all the new voice acting. No, this is all updated. This is all official. It's not a mod. Saved 30 minutes, yeah. Open the cargo management screen to learn more about cargo on the flagship, the amount, the types, and percentage of cargo filled up. On the cargo tab, you can see details about the items packed in each cargo slot. If you need to use an item that's already packed, move the item back to your inventory. Cargo is needed when trading with merchants. You will meet them soon. Got it. Let's have a look. Well then, your lordship. Follow the officer's briefing. Okay. What's the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. Still receiving updates across the ship. Not encouraging. They've basically got to get the ship back into tip-top shape. Let's have a look. We come to lose so many officers. Appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command, which is not fun. I do not wish to be rogue trader. I ain't going to say something like that. I'm ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. Granted honor, Lord Captain von Valancius. Zam von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. Wish. Oh, you're our new Vox Master, and you can do that now, and you can see the portraits. You might have been able to do that all along, but I don't know if you could or not. It's just I was hovering over things, and yeah, you can do it now. So you're the new Vox Master, okay. And the Master Helmsman is this fine fellow. And then we have the High Factorum, Janice Danrock. fancy man with a set of keys. I like how his glove has the, like, magnifying glass attached to it. I didn't actually notice that really before. And in the second row, you have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. Master of Ordnance and Artillery, the Infernus Master, who's the fire... He's basically the ship's fireman. And then the Drive Master. The officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drive Master offers a salute resembling a dance involving a complicated manipulation of all the Tech Priest mechadendrites. Thank you, Everlord. Greetings to all of you. Serve at your pleasure, Lord Captain. Let's have a look. Hear from the Infernus Master, which is this dude. Oh, I like his, like, he's got, like, the wrist-mounted cybernetic, and then... Are they cybernetic fingers over his originals, or... I can't quite tell. Pretty cool, though. Yes, Lord Captain, the man bows, his head in, indifference. All fires across the decks have been extinguished. The damage in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the ENVtuber. Okay. Post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired. Oh, I remember this man. Okay. They look like cyber fingers, part of a hand replacement. Yeah, I thought so. The lad is managing well so far, so he can take the heat, so to speak. ENVtuber. Toiling day and night to compile a full account of losses. Task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. Okay. Given to the Tech Priests. There's only one resource I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is of people, so we need crew. Okay, we'll be able to make up our losses on the next nearest planet. Reichland Minoris, however, planet host system belongs to Winter Scale, cannot simply begin recruiting. Yeah, so we have to get permission from the other rogue trader. Especially true given Winter Scale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later. Alright, Drive Master. No portrait for them, but there's like this new, like, weird staticky thing instead. Oh, I never did turn the that back on, did I? There we go. Voice distorted by a Vox translator emerges from under the Tech Priest's Scarlet Hood. Lord Captain, the foes set upon this noble void ship were destroyed. Yep. Destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed. Yep, the machine spirit monster brethren not identified the prayer protocol capable of assuring its sorrow and anger. So let's repeat the engine ship. Yeah, we know the engine seer prime has died. I see, thank you. Master Helmsman, deliver your status report. But long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound more or less, but without our engine seer prime and navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. Yeah, so basically we need a new engine seer prime and we need a navigator. We need a fancier cogboy and 3-eyed mutant, my lord. Yes, we do. Here we go. Oh, they have their entire arm from the forearm down replaced with a cybernetic that looks like it goes to cables? Some description? I need to interject. When we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobilite station. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator at the very same system is an incredible stroke. Look, yes it is. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands. Yeah, we're going to do that, don't you worry. Master of Ordnance. Gives you a gloomy look. No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told to. but just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, no Lord Captain. You forget yourself. Ah, this man. Ships in ruins, every second officer's dead. Now we've got a Green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us. Going to be arrested. He just got tasered. Let's have a look. Stand down, release him. I have no intention of punishing a man for a moment's weakness, not after the terrible attack we just endured. Cease your snivelling. You disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough. The hysterics are over. Let us resume. Someone stands up, wiping the blood from his broken nose, his face a picture of shock. What just happened seems to be dawning on him only now, and the knowledge of his fate he so narrowly escaped. See, that's one thing you'd never really fully understand in the 40k universe. It's like, you do something like that, and it will, like, literally get you killed within seconds. But if somebody gives you a shred of time to get that moment of clarity that you sorely just missed, you're like, oh damn, I actually almost just killed myself with what I just did, so... And that's something that in 40k you don't get a second chance on. You don't get that moment of clarity until either it's too late or you've already sealed your fate. To summarize, we've sustained serious losses in crew. Yep. That precisely, Lord Captain. The ship systems must be properly inspected for damage, which can only be carried out at footfall. Looking forward to getting there. Come to the only dockyard in the sector. Thank you for all your reports. Dismissed. Your Lordship, there is one other thing, a confidential matter to the must oppose. Brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps were wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader. Yes, we know. I'll be honoured to fill the Inquisitor's commission. Was he tasked? Came across a strange handlet and read it on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. You're referring to the contents of that note, I presume. Yes, quite right. Xavier Calcazar. I think that's us. To seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Hendrix Van Calox, an interrogator. Yep, and take him to Footfall. And that's all of it. Explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Irida. The Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She insists on seeing the road trader. I judge that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. To speak with me when you have time. Daybreak. If there's nothing else of age, I declare this concluded. Dios Santos. Damn it, it presses her fingers. I was trying to see the immediate future and it hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something very strange heading our way, and I can't make out what it is. No matter how hard I try, a single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing like an echo, like a bell. Information of value. Not yet. You want me to take a closer look into your future? Find me on the bridge. Okay. Everyone bows. And there we go. We have finished the prologue. That's where I'll end today. Because we've got through the prologue. And now I'll at least carry on and we'll do things. And it'll be fun. I hope. Is there a way I can name saves? Does anybody know? A means autosave, I assume. Q is quick save. Can I just rename it? No, I can't. Oh, yes I can. I will call it Zan in Space. Whee! There we go. Game saved. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's do that and go back to the chatting screen. And put the music back on. Boop, boop. So yeah, there we go. That is that. Let's see if anybody's online to raid. There is. We're going to go raid Rupa. That's what we're going to do. Who's playing Elden Bling? Or is it Dank Souls? No, please. Mute my voice. There we go. Wait, no, Rupa. Is Rupa on? Yeah, Rupa's on. There he is. Ah, yes, he's playing Dank Souls. So, that'll be good. Right. Thank you for sticking around today. Really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's me doing things with Rogue Trader after trying it before, and hopefully it'll be good this time. Tomorrow, tentative miniature stream. We'll open the Nikkei cards first at the start of the stream, and then we'll crack on with miniatures after that. And there will be, of course, the fishing game, so you guys can go nuts with fishing. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I will catch you all next time. Oh yes. Bye bye everybody. There's my wave.